What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to give you guys some Atlanta Falcons news. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So today in Atlanta Falcons news, the Atlanta Falcons have fired defensive coordinator Jimmy Lake and also defensive line coach Jay Rodgers. And personally, I don't like the firing of Jimmy Lake or Jay Rodgers. To be honest with you guys, I do feel like these guys were kind of scapegoated in this situation. These guys were in their first year under Raheem Morris. They were hired by Raheem Morris. And Jimmy Lake was a first-time defensive coordinator in the NFL ranks. And I did see growth out of our defense throughout the season. I would have liked to see Jimmy Lake and Jay Rodgers possibly come back for one more season to see if they can get things corrected. But now that the Falcons have fired these guys, I'm not completely against it. I do want to see the Falcons bring in a more aggressive defensive coordinator, but I really feel like all along Raheem Morris had his fingerprints on the defense as far as playing a lot of cover three, a lot of soft zone coverages, because he did come under the cloth of Dan Quinn when he was with Dan Quinn, when Dan Quinn was our head coach back in 2016. So personally, in this situation, this defense definitely needs to be better in 2025 and moving forward. But I would like to see either Raheem Morris call the plays so he can take responsibility, or I would like to see him bring in like a Steve Wilkes or bring in a more aggressive defensive mind. At the end of the day, Jimmy Lake and Jay Rodgers and all of those guys on the defensive coaching staff didn't get the job done because we didn't have a lot of sacks last year. We were 31st, I believe, in the league when it comes to pressuring the quarterback and getting sacks, which is unacceptable. Even though we ended the season, I believe, with 31 sacks on the season, we still didn't, do what we needed to do. And I really feel like in this situation, because the Falcons didn't end the season the right way, we allowed the Carolina Panthers to put up 40 points, I believe 44 points in the last game of the season. Because of that bad showing, I had a feeling that one of those guys possibly would get let go, especially on the defensive side of the ball. But I really feel like there could be blame placed on a lot of the coaches on this coaching staff, and a lot of blame could be placed on the players as well. So I talked about this a little bit in my last live show that I did, that I really feel like blame could go, we can cut up that blame pie and give it to a lot of the different guys on this roster and on this coaching staff. I don't really feel like there was one particular person that we can place all of the blame on, because we've seen in this season that it was just too many inconsistencies just in general, whether it was on the offensive side of the ball, whether it was on the defensive side of the ball, whether it was on special teams, or whether it was on the head coach. So when I see guys get fired, in this instance, Jimmy Lake and Jay Rodgers, I kind of feel like the blame is being placed on those guys in particular, and they are being called out. But at the end of the day, I felt like it wasn't good enough all the way around in all phases. So with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on Jimmy Lake being let go. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and try to fight for Jimmy Lake. At the end of the day, it is what it is, and fight for Jay Rodgers. At the end of the day, Raheem Morris and this coaching staff and the front office feel like they can do better on the defensive side of the ball, and as far as in the defensive line coaching and things of that nature. So let's hope that they get it right moving forward. But if they don't get it right, I really could see more changes coming moving forward. So with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts. If you're new to the channel and you like my content, please hit that subscribe button for your boy. I appreciate you guys. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.